Hello everyone, welcome to Girwanvani. Before explaining our today's shlok, I will again tell you one real story. In a certain city, there used to live a boy. That boy was of 12 years. He used to go to school, but he was not having any interest in studies. He just used to do the time pass wandering and playing with his friends. He never completed his studies. So, teacher used to shout at him. Even his father was worried about his future. His father, many times he explained the importance of knowledge in the life, but it was of no use. Once that boy was going home from the school. On the way, he saw an advertisement written on the wall of the house. This advertisement was regarding astrology. He read that advertisement and thought, I will also see my future. Is knowledge is there in my destiny? Thinking thus, he entered that house. There he saw an astrologer. An astrologer was sitting there. So he went to that astrologer. He forwarded his right hand to the astrologer and asked, please tell me, is there any knowledge in my destiny? Actually, I want to study, but I cannot concentrate. So, please tell me, is there any knowledge in my destiny? That astrologer observed his hand very minutely and said, oh, no, you can't take any knowledge as there is no line of knowledge on your hand. That boy asked where that line should be. Then astrologer he drew a line of knowledge on the hand of that boy with a pen and said, by this line people used to obtain the knowledge, but unfortunately you don't have that line, so you cannot study at all, you cannot get any knowledge. Being sad, that boy returned to home. He went to his room with a knife. He thought that, what happened? Even though there is no line of knowledge on my hand, I will create it. And he started creating that line of knowledge on his hand with the knife. His hand was wet with the blood. It was very paining. Then suddenly he had a thought, only by creating a line of knowledge would I be knowledgeable? Would I get the knowledge? Knowledge can be obtained only with efforts. So today onwards, I will make efforts and I will definitely obtain the knowledge. So from that day, that boy gave up all his wandering, playing, and he started studying seriously. He started taking interest in studies. He studied for many years continuously. At last, that boy obtained the fruit of his efforts. That boy was started recognizing as Mahapandit. People started calling him as a Mahapandit. He wrote the famous science of grammar for Sanskrit language. My dear friends, this boy was no other than Panini, who wrote the grammar for Sanskrit language. Today also we learn this grammar in schools and colleges. Like this, Panini proved that your efforts are more important than your destiny. My dear friends, today's our shlok gives us the same message. So let's see our today's shlok. यथा हि एकेन चक्रेण रथस्य गतिर्न भवेत् तथा पुरुषकारेण विना दैवं न सिद्ध्यति. यथा हि एकेन चक्र means wheel, as with one wheel रथस्य गति न भवति. रथ chariot, gati speed, as chariot cannot take the speed only with one wheel. तथा पुरुषकारेण विना, पुरुषकार means efforts, Vina Purushakara, without efforts. Daivam, destiny. Na siddhyati, do not accomplish. As a chariot cannot take the speed only with one wheel, like that, your destiny cannot be accomplished without efforts. My dear friends, efforts and destiny are the two wheels of the chariot of our life. If something is there in our destiny, we have to make efforts to achieve that. Without efforts, you cannot achieve that. Kataraha eva jalpanti yad bhavyam tad bhavishanti. Only coward people will think that what is there in the destiny will happen. I know you all are not coward. You all will definitely make efforts and you will achieve what is there in your destiny. Thank you all.